Good morning, everyone. Here's another repo story. This one's from this week. This car was sold maybe 3 months ago. Customer purchased the car. She had one previous repo, was given a second chance. She was pregnant. She's like, I need a car. My other car broke down. It's just not worth fixing. You know, it's typical. Stuff like that happens. Well, anyway, this is going to be like one of those stories where you see on TV. I'm just going to tell you what happened. I'll make it really brief. This customer got the car, had it for 1 month, didn't keep any insurance on it, missed the car payment, fell behind, called to try to work with her, couldn't come up. I don't know if she's not working. I don't know what happened. But anyway, the car came back as a repo. Customer came to pick it up, was really being defiant, didn't want to give the key back, had the key with them, but they didn't want to give the key or whatever so that we can open it up and let them get their stuff back. They're like, no, we want to do it ourselves. So the customer brought her mother, who has one of these CPS homes. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because she kept bragging about it. I take care of kids. I'm with the CPS and all this other stuff. So long story short, they were escorted to the car with the key. They started getting the stuff out. The car was trashed on the inside. I mean, diapers, food, everything you could think of inside the car, which is really disgusting. So while they were getting the stuff out, the mom decides to jump in the car and takes off in the car. So she takes off in the car, which is already repoed. And in Texas, whenever they do a repossession, they have to call it in to the police department to let them know, hey, we're going to repo this car, and you know, it's not stolen. We're going to repo it. So just in case the customer calls and say the car is stolen, the police department knows that it's not, that it's been repossessed for non-payment or et cetera, et cetera. So the mother, who's not on the contract, was in her office yelling, didn't want to give up the key, was escorted to the car, let her get some of the stuff out, still won't give up the key. So when she was left unattended, the mother, who again is not on the contract but is on camera, jumps in the car, takes off in the car. So now in Texas, that's a stolen car. You stole a car from the dealership. It's not your car anymore, especially it's the mother who is supposed to be taking care of kids and giving kids a second chance, CPS and all this stuff. I think it's a shame. I don't care if they see the video, but I think it's a shame for you to do that. Especially it's not even your car. It's your daughter's car. Your daughter's in the front sitting in the car you guys came in, and you go and jump in, and now you created basically, I guess, a felony for yourself for jumping off in the car. But look at the condition of the car. So long story short, they were able to catch, I guess, the mom or whoever else was driving the car at a business, and they blocked them in with a wrecker. The police were called, but while they were blocked in, look at the damage they did to the car. Tore off the turn signal, just started destroying the radio, broke the AC vents. But look how they were driving this. Look, this is food. Look at that. Look how nasty that is. And I think that's a baby bib. So it's just disgusting. I think that diaper's old. So I don't know how you could keep a car like this. And again, folks, before your neighbor or somebody you don't know offers you food, you got to think about how they're living. Look at this. This is disgusting. So anyway, they created a felony for themselves. Jumping in a car after a repo is a no-no. You shouldn't do it. I guess people see too much TV and think they could get away with stuff like that, but you can't. The car doesn't belong to you anymore. You just need to go through the right way and either pay what you owe or get it refinanced, work with the owner or the finance company, whoever you're dealing with. But to go and destroy a car or try to, luckily it looks like it's really damaged, but they don't realize this is minimal, very minimal damage. The vents don't cost that much. It's like $50 or $60. The radio doesn't cost that much. You can buy a non-working radio on eBay, $50, $70. that thing probably cost about $100 to put in. So they did maybe about 300 worth of damage or whatever. But still, this customer is going to go to another lot, try to get a car, and does whoever's selling her the car doesn't realize what type of customer is coming in. This makes it hard on people, because not on people but on the business owners, because you're trusting that customer to do good business. You're doing good business. You're a licensed dealer, or you have a car lot or whatever, and you're thinking that they're good people, but not all of them are good. Some of them don't deserve second chances and third chances. Some of them deserve to be, you know, put on a little bit more strict. Maybe she doesn't need to have a BMW anymore. Maybe she needs more of a starter car or something like that. But this is one example of how these cars come back. I'm going to show you one more. Actually, I have two more to show you. These are all repossessions.